All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Corbin Burnes.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
In the air, left side. Gurriel handles the chance. One away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Just missed. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Moreno down to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. And that is out of play.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Ryan
Runner at
Mountcastle.
first with 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Burnes with a move to first.
He's safe. Let's get it going, D-backs.
And a 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Back here at Chase Field, And towing the slab, Zach Eflin.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. Outside low, 2-1. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Nobody out, runner at first. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Third, first baseman Josh Naylor.
First and second, no outs. Here's Josh Naylor. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. 1 runs in. Here comes Marte around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one missing inside. One out and a runner at second. Just missed.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Naylor, the runner at third. Gurriel over at second. McCarthy over at first with one away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Henderson tracks it down for the out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in the desert, here's Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Burns back to work. That one's in there. Strike one. Burns, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to Sumboog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll makes the grab, one down.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Now, Colton Cowser. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor. Got him.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith.
Designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Let's go, Smith.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Slice down the right side. 0-1 down. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Ball 1 there.
No strikes.
And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1
Try
ball,
to go again with the
2 strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Orioles nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. Holliday getting the start at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2022. And ball 1.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That's inside.
Ball 2.
And that one ripped to left. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Fly to left his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. The 2-2 now. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. Upstairs.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Henderson leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low. And
Ball
downstairs. That's in there. And now 3-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. Man at first, one away. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Burns with a move to first.
Safe.
And he's back in easily. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. This is Corbin Carroll. Up the middle, Henderson. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting. Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte. He reached out a walk his first time. Slides, but it gets by him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's Josh Naylor. Doubled his first time up.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Inside.
That's off the plate.
And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Here's Gurriel. Walked his first time. And that's too high.
Let's get it going, D-backs.
Gurriel gets a piece. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Good
2
late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Start of the fourth,
Leading off
and now
for the
Ryan
Orioles, the
Mountcastle.
designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Let's go, D-backs.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And there's a foul ball. Owen Chu now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Drilled out towards left center field. McCarthy sizing this one up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton
At the plate,
Hauser.
Colton Cowser grounded out his first time. Curveball over for a called strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's inside. And it's 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first.
He's out.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4, digging in. It's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
Hard hit, right side. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. To the right side. A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Two down, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Up the middle, Holiday. Tosses to first, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Orioles nothing. We go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Burns back to work. Outside corner for a strike at 97.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
0-2 now. That one just misses.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Slow roller to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a ground ball. Naylor takes it himself, and the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chase Field. And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno.
Catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
late with the swing there.
Man, he was really
ball,
tardy
one
on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Henderson grabs it on the run.
Now batting, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in the desert, now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson, a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Diamondbacks up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Center field. McCarthy settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. This one in the air center field. McCarthy settles under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Orioles 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ketel Marte. On the ground to short, Henderson. Zips it across. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This to third. And he can't come up with it.
No, he's safe.
Man at first, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Naylor at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. Jake McCarthy digs in now. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, up and throwing. Cano getting cranked up as well. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed inside with the curve.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the
0-1.
pen down there. A.J. Puck up and loosening in the pen. Ginkel, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope. Outside.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now pitching.
A.J. Puck is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So up next, Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
To the left side, but it is well foul. That one inside. And the count 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that
0-1,
skips
no
in the
strike.
dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. And that'll do it. New pitcher now, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gregory Soto.
So now the DH spot, Pavin Smith.
Diamondbacks designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
There's the strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. gets a piece and stays alive. One and two here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Inside, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Moreno, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Ground ball, could be 2. Not in time, he's safe.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Marte, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
I understand with the bases loaded, you start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the slider just misses. Inside, almost got him.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And that drops in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safe.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. One runs in. He's in there. It's 4-zip.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Gregory Soto done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Cionel Perez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First and second, 2 outs. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, out towards left center. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from second scores as they add on. O'Neill whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 on with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. Way back there. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Fly ball down the line. Cowser sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Orioles nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Ball 2.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, nobody out. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg.
Off the plate, ball 1.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss as he was late.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Inside, just missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 3. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. McCarthy puts it away. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now batting, catcher Adley Rutschman.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The run scores from third. It's 8-2. In there safely. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. A.J. Puck departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. He did not go around. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Holiday around third. One run is in. Here comes Rutschman around third. Relay throw home, and he's out.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
So, man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Orioles 3. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Perez back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The success they're having hasn't been by accident. They put in a lot of hard work, and today they're getting to see the fruits of their labor.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cionel Perez will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up next, Corbin Carroll.
Let's get it going, D-back.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
This
One
guy's
ball,
sink has so
2
much
strikes.
drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. Through 8 full. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Orioles 3. Back here in the desert, all set to start the 9th in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
Thompson goes 6 feet 5
1-0.
inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Fights it off. He'll see another. Slider
2-2,
misses
Tim.
outside.
Come on.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Moreno collects, fires to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Colton Cowser will hit next. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
The D-backs leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And delivers outside. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And an
Timeout.
automatic double as it hops the
2
fence.
base.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Cowser on third. Mullins over at second with 1 down.
Ball, that's inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 on, 1 out. That's hard hit in the line. McCarthy pulls it down. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 8-4.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That's a base hit. Mullins headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Thompson gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Justin Martinez on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Orioles an out away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley
Here's the
Rutschman.
catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tying run at the plate. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. The catch is made to end it.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.